Hello everybody, I hope you've had a good day. We're at night time again. I do apologise for it being so late. But Sammy says hello as well. And welcome to the final part of the Hatching and Chicks series. And this final part is called Fledging. The fledglings, should I say. Now, when I went to the pet shop with my husband, as I wanted a budgie, and we chose Sammy, she was only 7 weeks old. And she was in excellent condition. Couldn't have asked for a more nicer budgie, is that right? Hey? You love kissing my nose. And, well, I suppose from that point, she made a new home. So, as we've run through it, I'll give you a brief recap. You have your pairing budgies. The pairing budgies start to breed. The hen lays her eggs. And then the eggs hatch and you've got your chicks. And the chicks begin to grow. All being well. Typical Sammy, what can I say? So they continue to grow, and as the bird owner, you'll start to notice changes in your budgies, in your budgie chicks. All being well, they'll start to grow, they'll start to get a bit more plumper, and they'll start to gain feathers. Now, from the stages of your tiny bald chicks to your feathered grown chicks, as the owner, you will have to check on them every so often. Now, the other day I mentioned this has to be done quietly and in a sensitive manner. Right, well, there's another complication to it, because it could be a few weeks, and as the chicks are feeding from mum and mum's being cared for by dad, the nest box will start to look dirty. And when I say look dirty, we're talking debris, we're talking poo. And with your chicks, they're going to be curious on what's around them, as it's just instinct, really. They may try and eat the debris, which is probably food what mum's not eating, and they may sort of eat a little bit of poo. I do apologise if you're eating your dinner or anything like that, but it's true. And so, as the budgie owner, because you will want to check chicks are all right, and you have to do this carefully and maybe with some gloves, especially in front of mum and dad. So you've got this little chick in your hand, and you need to check that it is gaining weight properly, and also its bill. Now, bill is the beak. Now, with it being in a dirty nest box and it's been filling around, with the beak and all that, dirt may build up in the bill. So you'll have to clean it yourself. Use something soft to clean the bill. It's just to hook all the dirt away, and as this may cause harm to your budgie, as it may cause complications. The beak may become out of sync, it may get deformed, which is never any good. So, and the beak may overgrow. So it needs to be trimmed back a little bit. Not very much, but just enough so that they can align. Okay. Now, at 5 weeks, the chicks should be able to forage by themselves. So that's the time when you put proper food down and they'll start foraging. Now, when the time comes to leave the parents, it'll be 3 and 4 weeks when the birds should be fully weaned and ready to leave the nest. So that's like between 30 and 40 days after hatching from the nest. I have made some notes, that's why every so often I'll look past the camera. But I had to make notes because I really wanted to get this right. There's a lot of numbers and things. Okay. So in between these times, before the chicks do leave the nests, it's the father who will carry on caring for the chicks. Okay. Now, there are some complications sometimes when they are chicks, and sadly it has been known that a breeding pair, the first clutch of eggs, isn't successful because sometimes the eggs will get eaten. So it takes like 2 rounds for it to be more of a success, especially with a single breeding pair. And also, as I've mentioned in earlier on in the series about them attacking parents can attack chicks. Sadly, it can just happen. And the reason being is because they want to breed again. I mean, I know it really doesn't make any sense, but it's true. And, oh, there's one more thing. I got a bit carried away before. You know where we mentioned about the dirty nest box? That nest box has to be cleaned eventually. So don't leave it too long. Wait a few weeks. When I say a few weeks, I'm talking maybe 3 weeks. And then clean the nest box out. So you may need something else to put the chicks and mother in. And do this in a very, very sensitive way. Okay. Because you'd think they'd be relieved to get a clean space again. But budgies, they don't like change. They really don't. So you'd need maybe even another nest box or just something to house your budgie just while you clean that nest box out, because it needs to be done and you'll be checking the chicks anyway. Okay, so just be careful. Right, I think that's all in this series, and I hope you enjoyed the series, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thank you to all my current subscribers and hopefully future subscribers, as it does mean so much and you will all be amazing. If there's anything at all that I've missed, please feel free to comment, as it may help future bird breeders with breeding the budgies and gaining chicks. Please do this, as it is important. Commenting on my videos, I love every minute of it. I try to respond back with every comment and message. It means an awful lot for you to get involved with any of my videos. Please check out the videos I have done in the past, as you may enjoy them and find them interesting. Please be kind, though. I'd like to think we'd all get on, and because I don't like nasty comments. Nobody does on YouTube, and it's not fair, really, as I'm just trying to entertain new viewers, so it would be nice to be courteous and respectful. It's not a lot to ask of you, as I'm trying my best to entertain you and give you all all this content. Okay. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. But from Sammy and me, have a good night. Good night and goodbye. Bye.